Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, M.M.E.D just filed an 8K related to a cybersecurity incident, and the key takeaway is about the impact to operations. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes, while the incident seems contained for now. It is a reminder of the constant digital threats facing companies today, especially in healthcare tech. So what is happening here is MiniMed Group Incorporated, which you might know by its ticker M.M.E.D, has released a report called a Form 8K. This is basically a report for major events that a company needs to tell investors about right away. The main event that triggered this filing happened on the 24th of April, 2026. The big news here is under a section called Regulation FD Disclosure, which is all about making sure information is shared fairly with everyone. The core of this report is about something that happened to their parent company, Medtronic plc, on the 24th of April, 2026. Medtronic announced that someone who shouldn't have, a third party, got into some of their computer systems. As soon as Medtronic found out about this break-in, they immediately took action. They tried to stop it from spreading, kicked off their planned responses for this kind of problem, and brought in top outside cybersecurity experts to help figure out what happened and fix it. Now here is the good news from Medtronic's perspective so far. Based on what they knew at the time of this report, they hadn't seen any problems with their products, patient safety, how they connect with customers, their factories and delivery systems, or their financial reporting. They also didn't think this incident would cause any big problems for their business or their money picture. Now, turning to MiniMed Group Incorporated itself, they are also saying that right now they don't know of any of their own computer systems being affected by this incident. And just like their parent company, they don't expect this to have a big impact on their business or financial results either. This kind of incident is a stark reminder of the risks companies face. Think about the Clorox data breach back in 2023, where a cyber attack significantly disrupted their operations and took months to recover from, impacting their sales, or the Caesars Entertainment breach in 2023, which cost them tens of millions of dollars, while MiniMed and Medtronic are reporting no immediate impact. Any data breach, especially in the healthcare sector, can have long-term consequences like reputational damage and potential lawsuits, even if operations are not immediately halted. Investors always need to watch these situations closely because initial reports can sometimes underestimate the full scope of the problem. The filing also includes a standard disclaimer about forward-looking statements. This is super important because it tells you that the company is talking about what they think might happen in the future, and that these are not guarantees. Things like upcoming business performance or financial results are covered here. They list out all the things that could go wrong and make their future predictions inaccurate. This includes things like figuring out the full extent of the data breach. What if data actually gets released and misused? How it might affect their income, profits, and cash, taking time away from normal business to deal with the possible lawsuits. Damage to their relationships with customers and suppliers, and any negative attention from regulators. Basically, even though they are saying it's contained now, they are being very clear that many things could still go wrong. The fact that this is a cybersecurity incident at the parent company level is something to monitor, while MiniMed Group is reporting no current issues. The interconnectedness in a corporate structure means a significant problem at the parent level could eventually trickle down. We saw with MGM Resorts in 2023 that a ransomware attack, even if contained eventually, can have ripple effects for months, impacting everything from customer service to hotel bookings. The key for MiniMed will be the ongoing investigation, and to see if any actual data was compromised, and if that data was used maliciously. MiniMed Group Incorporated, ticker M.M.E.D, is in the healthcare and health information services industry. They have a market capitalization of around $3.7 billion and employ about 8,000 people. Looking at their recent news, they have had some filings around financial statements and earnings. The report is signed off by Brian F. Kelly, who holds a senior position related to legal and corporate governance. It is dated the 27th of April, 2026, just a few days after the cyber incident was reported. The only exhibit listed is a cover page for interactive data, which is standard for these types of filings. So, what is the story here? MiniMed Group Incorporated is reporting on a cybersecurity incident that affected its parent company, Medtronic. While initial assessments suggest no immediate direct impact on MiniMed's operations or financial health, the filing highlights the inherent risks in today's digital landscape. The company is taking a cautious approach by acknowledging the potential downstream effects and listing numerous factors that could change their current outlook. The emphasis on forward-looking statements and the detailed list of potential risks underscore the uncertainty that often surrounds such events, even when they appear to be managed effectively at first glance. It is a good reminder that companies are constantly managing unseen digital threats. And even a contained incident can represent a significant operational risk if undetected or improperly handled. My takeaway is that while the immediate impact seems minimal, the potential for a cybersecurity incident to escalate is always present. The company has outlined the potential negative factors clearly, which is a responsible step. The real test will be the thoroughness of the ongoing investigation and the success of their remediation efforts. If any personally identifiable information or sensitive health data is found to be compromised and misused, the financial and reputational fallout could be substantial. Similar to past breaches in the healthcare sector that have led to significant fines and loss of customer trust, I will be watching to see if any further disclosures are made regarding the scope of the breach and any impact on MiniMed's business operations or customer relationships. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord.